Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and the subject of our replay today is S-79, and he's in the Soviet Tier 7 SPG, the S-51. Now, as many of you know, the S-51 is the only Arty that's not on the tech tree. It's not on the tech tree, other than, of course, the Fifi, the FH18B2, because to get to the S-51, you have to play the KV2. And the battle commences. Now, Wisip has got a 203mm howitzer, the B4 howitzer, on his S-51. It's a very effective gun. In fact, the S-51 is responsible for quite a few Bombardier medals, simply because it has such a big splash, a devastating hit. And he's setting up on the north side of Arctic region, and he's loaded, ready to go. Okay, he's taking a look at the west route. Okay, a couple of mediums have turned up there, a Comet and a T-3485. We've already got a scout, our Cromwell B, out there. Cromwell Bs usually are mediums, but they do scout. Okay, he got a shot in there, it was close, did 355 damage to the T-3485. Now that's very helpful to the Cromwell B, and the T-3485 is taken down by the Cromwell B. Okay, the Comet's moving towards that Cromwell B. This is going to be awkward. He's got some support from the Leo and the T-34 on the ridgeline, but that Cromwell B is probably in trouble now. And Wisip is looking. He's trying to help, but the Cromwell B is down to 7%. And he's been taken out. Wisip's loaded, ready to shoot. He fires. And he kills the Comet. 293 hit points. Destroyed it outright. Very good shot. Very satisfying to do that. He may not have been able to save the Cromwell B, but he certainly did make sure that Comet was not going to bother anyone else. And he's relocated to a new position. He uses the reloading cycle to actually position himself somewhere else. And he's looking at the tanks advancing from the south now. They're being held up at the pass. I think he's hoping that he can get a nice shot in here. Take out one of these heavies. He's loaded. Rounds out. Oh, definitely a stun there. He stunned the T-28 prototype. .310 stun assistance as well, so obviously that shot was very effective. Allowed his teammates to get some shots in on that T-28. Okay, the north route seems to be open now, so he needs to think about relocating, because there's a KV-85 and a T-34-1, and they're approaching along the North Passage. There's a T-34-85 on his team looking. Okay, he's almost reloaded. He's got 3 tanks here together. He shoots. He kills all 3 of them! That's amazing! T-28 prototype, T-34-85, and he takes out the M4A3E8 with 1 shot. Phenomenal. Triple Bombardiers are very, very rare. It's a great privilege to see that, and it looks like Wisip's force are actually approaching the enemy cap. There's an AMX-13F3 here. He's got a bead on it, but he's not reloaded. He's looking in that dip. Nope. I think he's decided to pay attention to the North Passage. But it looks like his team could start capping any second. And that might end the battle. He's lined up on this tank. He shoots, but no result. So he's relocating as quickly as he can now. The big worry is, of course, if the enemy does turn up at this cap, he's going to have to try and reset it, or at least prevent the enemy from capping. Unfortunately, the Hawk 12 down in the southwest corner has managed to get a reset on the Leo and the other Hawk on Wisip's team, but he's moving south as quickly as he can, trying to get out of the way. And that Hawk, the enemy Hawk, has been taken out. So the cap is now certain. The enemy is not going to make it back unless they turn tail and head back to their own cap as quickly as possible. There's 2 in the enemy cap. And at this rate, the LTG is joining them. And it looks like, yes, Wisip has actually platooned with the one of his teammates. They've both got more than 3, so they'll end up with the brothers in arms so long as they've survived the battle. Wisip's making his way as quickly as he can south. The T-34 is guarding their cap. It does look as if the enemy tanks are headed south towards their own cap, but it may be too late. And it is too late. They've won the battle. It's all over. My gum, that was very exciting towards the end. And that's quite a result for Wisip. He got a 3rd class tanker. He got a bruiser. A fighter medal. The brothers in arms for killing 3 of the enemy on both members of the platoon. And of course the Bombardier, which every Arty person wants. But this one was special because it was a triple Bombardier. Doesn't change the medal, but it certainly is special because not many Arty players have actually taken out 3 tanks or more with 1 shot. So that's quite a result. If we look at the stats, he did top in damage, 1,323 hit points. He did the top in kills, 4. And he was top, second, well, he was joint top actually. I'm just seeing there, it's actually the Hawk 12 and Wisip are both tied for 683 base experience points. And of course, Wisip ends up with more medals. If we look at the detail report, he only fired 5 shots in the entire battle. That battle only lasted 5 minutes and 25 seconds, but he only fired 5 shots with that 203mm cannon. He did 7 splash, damage of 1,323 hit points, damaged 5 vehicles, 4 kills, 310 damage from stuns, and caused 3 stuns. He has a premium count, so he earned 31,355 credits, and after deductions for ammunition, he takes away 21,805 credits. He received 1,025 base XP, and times 2 for first victory of the day, walks away with 2,050 base XP. That is absolutely fantastic. Well done there, Wisip. It was a privilege to watch that. Don't get to see them that often, but when you see a triple, wow, it's well worth it. And if you enjoyed this battle, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully I will see you in the next replay.